Good morning, YouTube. It's the ride to work. Off to make some slave credits. Oh, the slave credits. I love the credits. You do a lot with those slave credits, mate. I'm telling you. Nice. My in-laws have been in town, and you know, I guess they consider themselves intellectuals because they read newspapers. You know, in spite of the crap that newspapers are printing, they haven't lost all their readership. I don't know if it's something about, you know, doing what your parents did, or if that's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I do read the newspaper. I usually read it online, though, just because I don't want to support an entity that doesn't really represent my views. It's called voting with your dollars. Anyway, before I get off into Rantville, I thought it was great. The headline, the cover story, was "Meet the Gun Makers." You know, and I can't tell if it was an attempt to shame these people. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was an attempt to shame these people because it was a financial article, actually. It's like gun stocks are low. With investors wary of investing in gun manufacturers. And I guess it was an attempt to make you know, one, shame the gun makers by telling them, oh, look, investors aren't investing in you, you're evil, or, you know, you shame. And also to basically, you know, tell the geldings, you shouldn't invest in gun stocks. You know, it's like, what the hell? Seriously? Like the gun manufacturers give a flip. Like they give a hairy rat's shiny spot to the fact that, you know, some gelding on Wall Street in his ivory tower is looking down on stocks. Yeah, who cares? The gun manufacturers have never seen higher sales. Obama has never been, or rather, gun salesmen have never had a better salesman than Barack Hussein Obama. It's amazing. Their profits, they're reaping in windfall profits off of fear. But they don't give a crap about whether, you know, the guys with the corporate nooses are investing in them. They don't care if people are looking at them and shaming them from their gilded cage. They don't care. Because you know what? They're selling guns. They don't need stock sales. Their stock sales are the guns. The gun stocks. I couldn't believe it. It's such a ridiculous article. It's no wonder nobody reads you, USA Today. It's no wonder nobody wants to read you, except, you know, people in their 60s who are completely detached from reality. But that's not the article that got my attention. The article that got my attention was what was on the left sidebar. I think it was, God, what was it? It was deadly breast cancer up among younger women. Yeah, no doubt. Maybe it's all the plastics we're using, huh? All the estrogen mimickers that we're consuming. Every time we use a piece of plastic, every time we put our food or our drinks in a plastic container, or every time, we go to the freezer section and grab something that's been encased and shrink wrapped in plastic. No, you know, let's not worry about that. Anyway, the USA Today is a great way to, you know, investigate the fallout of social engineering. And that's what it does. It reports all the fallout of social engineering. It just shows just how corrupt and bankrupt this nation has become. So, but no, that's still not the one that got my attention. The article that got my attention was Harlem Shake Rattles Schools. Harlem Shake Rattles Schools. And it just basically goes on to catalog basically the epidemic of what do they call it? School suspensions caused by this latest YouTube craze. They're doing a ridiculous dance and ranting con Los Terroristas, with the terrorists. Get your kids out of the public schools. Just get them out. Just get them out, because it's only going to get crazier from here. It's only going to get more nuts. And, we have completely lost moral relevancy in this country. We are gone. And it's only going to get worse from here. We are a decadent society in collapse. I just thought it was hilarious. The Harlem Shake, of all things, makes it to the front page of the USA Today. Do you guys not know that you are culturally irrelevant at this point? But please, keep giving me the great articles that catalog the collapse of Western society, because I'm starting to find this most entertaining. If we're going to burn it all. Maybe we can start over. Oh yeah, I forgot. They really are going to burn it all. It's called nuclear detonation. So you had better start getting your act together, America. Because we're all about to go through the Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego experience. We're all in great danger. What is it? It's watching the Terry Gilliam film Time Bandits with my children. I still watch movies from time to time. Mostly movies that are targeted toward children, just because they're so damned entertaining. And this is a movie that's like nearly 30 years old. It's not a new movie, but it's one of the best ever. And there's this one scene where basically the God, the Supreme Being, he's chasing after the dwarves and the kid. He's going, "Stop now! Return what you have stolen. It will bring you great danger." I'm just thinking to myself, yeah, yeah, we have gone to crazy town. When we're looking at, come on, lady, get out there. Time Bandits, the movie Time Bandits seems rather tame in comparison to some of the stuff that I see now. These older films, the Star Wars, the Time Bandits, things of the like, man. There's such a realness to them, and the fantasy and the fascination was something that you don't really see in the newer movies, man. It's just all. It really has become ridiculously obtuse. There's no story. Not that Star Wars really had a story, but it seemed to have more story than the newer ones. The newer ones are complete schlock. It's oh my gosh. I found those movies hard to sit through. You know, and you know, when the kids bring it up, all I want to do is fast forward to the lightsaber battles and then be done with it. Because I can't stand stuff like Jar Jar Binks, you know. How ridiculous. I mean, I thought the Ewoks were bad. Come on. But that's not what I was going on about it. The thing is, you know, when we were doing things practically in camera, there was a realism there that I don't see anymore. You know, everything's CGI, and it's become real. You know, the blending of the technology has become absolutely fascinating, but there's no relevance behind it because there's no real story, there's no real moral. It's just everything's been turned upside down on its head. All we're doing is we're showing you explosions and dead non-entities. We're trying to desensitize you to the violence. And I mean, not that wasn't going on with with Star Wars. I mean, look at the stormtroopers. The stormtroopers couldn't shoot, and they seemed to fall over constantly. You know, it's just ah! And you know, I mean, that was just like the opening campaigns of desensitization to mass violence, and you know, the loss of human life. And look where it's gotten us. You know, we are completely desensitized, anchorless and rudderless. You know, the herd will go wherever it's directed at this point. It's out of control. It's ridiculous. And that's what I was trying to get at with the Harlem Shake. You know, this fad. It's so disgusting. It's just, and our children are just being led to the slaughter. They have no future. They have no future. You know, we went from the greatest generation to the worst generation in 3, 4. And that goes along with the biblical principle, you know. I will punish those who hate me unto the 3rd and the 4th generation. And I'm staring it right in the face. I am a cursed generation. Well, I'm not personally cursed. I have a windfall of blessings and profits in my life, but I'm not looking at it from a monetary standpoint. I am among a cursed generation. My children are among a cursed generation, which gives me to the other party, so that I will love and cherish those who love me even until the 1000th generation. And I contest that, yes, you can have both things at the same time, because His mercies are so great. His mercies are so great.